And welcome back to Let's Play Mega Man X4. For the last time, we are going to be finishing up Zero's story this go-around, and we are actually going to have one of the diverging points on one of the few really significantly different sections of Zero's story compared to X right now. So, we gotta get through the start of Final Weapon, which is not that different from how it was in the previous story. Got these things who are a little bit more annoying to deal with, since obviously Zero has to get in close to take them out, but overall, not too big a deal. Was able to take that guy out before his missiles came out. That one up top is actually much easier to take out, since Zero can of course just do his jump slash. Now here, we've actually got a different boss coming up than Double in X's story, because of course Zero has not met Double, who awaits us in this room. Wait a minute, Iris, what? Although it's not immediately obvious, that object she's holding is actually the Colonel's core. Now, this isn't really revealed in the game itself. I'm not even sure if it's in the original manual for the game or if it's just something that's in supplemental material, but apparently, like, Colonel and Iris... Oh, actually, Iris has got some dialogue here.
Forgive me, Zero.
Much like Double, she has like 3 or 4 things she can say, but Colonel and Iris are like one half the same Reploid, and they are meant to be used strictly for combat, but divided, Iris does not do much. However, when combined, Iris can become quite powerful, as you see here. Oop. Oh dear, I might get hit here. Yeah, I was yammering on about the backstory here. Iris is a very weird fight. You have to hit her, and when you do, those little drones will pop out. But after you hit her enough time, the core will detach, and now you can hit the core. The core is what takes damage. Hitting Iris, you can hit her all you want. She will not actually take damage. So, once the core is out, as you can see, they'll do this laser attack. Iris will prep a shot and it'll fire, and the core will fire an additional laser a little bit after. To avoid these attacks, you want to get as close to Iris as possible, then back up and jump on the wall as she fires. The core will hang behind and... Oh geez, I am doing terrible here. The core will hang behind and fire a laser like you're seeing there. Yeah, I'm doing this fight pretty bad, trying to explain it, but we've almost got it. Ah, jeez. I really need to be paying. Oh no, oh dear. Ah, right at the end. I knew that was gonna happen. Fortunately, now that I've actually explained it, I can actually just focus on winning. Luckily, we get to hear another line from Iris. And yes, this lengthy transformation sequence plays every time you die. It gets pretty annoying pretty quickly.
Brother.
And I guess this is Iris's way of remembering Colonel forever. But yeah, now that I've gotten all that explanation out of the way, hopefully I can just focus on it. To hit the core while she's in the dispatching drones phase, it's best to go on the wall and jump over like I'm doing. Oh dear. Yeah, that was too close. I waited too long to get the core too far, or I waited too long. Oh, ah. Oh no, oh no. Yeesh, I am doing this so bad, and I'm tripping over my words. I am not sure why I'm doing this so horribly. I actually did practice this earlier. I got the low percent footage. I was doing this just fine at the start, so I'm really not sure why I'm doing this so bad. Oh well. Oh jeez. Yeah, this is not... Oh, man. This has not been my story, it seems. I missed an upgrade. I'm doing these bosses so terribly. Who knows? Maybe I just got too bad a headache. Luckily, I'm doing it well now. Okay, just hit that. Couple more hits, and we should be good. There we go. Once the core is destroyed, Iris dies along with it. And we get a unique animated cutscene for Zero here, instead of just text boxes.
Iris!
Zero.
Hang in there, Iris.
Please, stay away from Replophos. Let's live together. In a world where only Reploids exist.
Iris, there's no world just for Reploid. It's only a fantasy.
Yes, I know, but I wanted to believe it. I wanted to live in a world where only Reploids exist with you.
Iris! 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 Ah! No, this isn't happening! There's no reason for me to go on. What? What am I fighting for?
And that is probably the most infamous cutscene in the game. What would have been a dramatic moment, kinda ruined by the questionable voice acting. But yes, that is out of the way. Iris is deaded. It's not exactly clear what she died from, because she did not have any visible wounds or anything, but yeah, she's dead. Anyways, since we went the bottom route as X, we're going to be taking the top route in this story. And the reason I went the bottom route is because I just wanted to show it off. You cannot do it true low percent going the top route. That little section right here with the spikes are instant death. You cannot jump over them. You need to use the electric web to wall jump over to get up here as X. So if you want to do it true low percent, you gotta go the bottom route. Not that it really matters in a Let's Play, but, you know, just to cover all my bases. Plus, you know, get a little bit of difference between the two stories here. Yeah, we've got these bombardment lasers from Storm Owl stage that are actually really annoying to deal with because they shoot as soon as you come in on screen. But as you can see, we've got these robots here that you cannot just jump to the platforms while they're there. Oh, yeah, it's gonna go. So we just gotta wait for it. These things fire for a very, very long time. Very needless amount of time. Oh, man, of course. Boy, I hate these little jumping guys. And, of course, more of these guys. Oof. This has not been my day. Granted, I haven't been practicing this as much as I probably should. Just have been so tight on time these days, haven't been able to do it. Anyways, here we are in a fight that is the same as it is in X's story, the fight with the General. And if you remember how that fight went in X's story, this is not going to be terribly fun as Zero. Man, Zero's just getting straight down to the accusations. I guess Zero prescribes to the, oh, he said it! Ah, that's my favorite line. I am so sorry that I talked over that. But for what it's worth, he says it in the low percent video also. Anyways, to actually hit him, we have to use the hands often, and it's very annoying as Zero. Getting over these stupid laser discs is also very annoying. In general, this fight is just extremely annoying to do as Zero because he cannot just shoot the General. I don't think Rakuhoha works on him, even if it does. It is very difficult to hit him without the shots just being blocked by his body. Also, my controller is screwing up there. I was trying to do a jump slash, and the input just did not read. So yeah, that is fun. I'm going to have to invest in a new controller at some point. This one has been giving me all kinds of problems, this Let's Play. But I like it. It's a cool Super Nintendo controller. Anyways, one thing you can do is that if you time it just right as the rocket fists are coming out... Okay, there we go. It would be one thing to hit him if it weren't for the fact that the rocket propulsion on the fist also deals contact damage. This would be a lot easier to deal with. Unfortunately, they do, so... Nope, no, I timed that way too early. Alright, what we're gonna do here, we're just gonna wait for these... Oh, come on! We're gonna wait for these to come back around, and nope. Not even close, yeah. You can see this is very, very irritating to do as Zero, because a lot of the times his patterns just don't create good openings to actually hit him. So you gotta... Oh, come on! I was trying to do a dash jump there and it just didn't activate. I gotta invest in a new controller. I'm like second guessing myself if I'm just screwing these things up or if it's my controller. I might die here. Once again, I got a low percent video where I did this right, and he still says the signature line, so it's all good if I do it pretty badly here, but still. I would like to do it well while we're actually talking about it here. Hey, he's actually playing nice for once. There we go. This is actually good because when he does that, we can use the double jump to get up there and slice him in the head. Just hit him once there. And hit him again. There we go. Want to do it again, buddy? Nah, he's gonna shoot his rocket fist now. What's funny is that, yeah, this is not gonna work out. Yeah, let's just go down. What's funny is that he'll only ever shoot his rocket fist from the left side of the screen if he's half dead. Not really sure what the deal is with that, but I appreciate it because earlier in the fight it makes it much less of a hassle. Alright, what's he gonna do? Still doing rocket fists. Hopefully he shoots it low enough. No, not even close. Yeah, it's just so hard to actually time this. If I practiced this a lot more, I could probably more consistently find openings, but generally to hit him while he's doing the rocket fist maneuver as Zero, I just need him to shoot the first fist low enough that I can actually do a dash jump off of it to hit him. Okay, here he comes, and that should take him out. There we go. Not the best fight I've ever had against this guy, but not the worst either. Really, to get the best fights against him, you just need him to go low or travel low across the screen consistently. If he does the rocket fists a bunch, this fight takes a while. Oh dear, who could it be? It's Sigma. Anyways, now that the general is just there to die in peace, Zero is like, I'll take care of this. And once again, we head into the boss rush. Now, we've seen all these bosses 3 times already, so I'm actually going to truncate this in comparison to how it appeared in the X storyline. Especially because we've got a couple lengthy cutscenes coming up, and I don't want to make this video run too long. But since we have the weaknesses now, also my controller is dying, we can show off what the bosses are weak to. So I'll do that, and then I'll just cut to when they are dying. Gives me a chance to show off all the special skills, since we haven't really had a chance to see them too much. Now, Magma Dragoon, he is weak to Raijin Geki. Several bosses are weak to Raijin Geki. They don't really have special animations for it, most of them. Split Mushroom does. I'm just waiting for a good opportunity where he does something that I can hit him without running too much of a risk of getting hit myself. How about right there? But yeah, as you can see, it does pretty good damage to him, but that's all there is to really say about it. Let's cut ahead to when he's destroyed. And he is deadited. Did that pretty shaky, but, you know, it is how it is. That is just consistent for how it is in these recordings. Now, like I said, I don't think Web Spider has a specific weakness, so once we get to him, I'm probably just going to truncate that to immediately to him exploding. But let's do Split Mushroom, since he is also weak to Raijin Geki. Of course, we're going to need to wait for him to actually come down to actually hit him with it. Of course, I can just do jump slashes against him while he's in the air. Okay, hit him right there, and let's just let him do his soul body oh my man, this is all kinds of bad today. It is nuts. Oh well. Okay, which one's he gonna beat? There we go, hit him with Raijin Geki. As you can see, gets nice and crisp. Alright, now I'll just take him out. And dead. I totally didn't die in the process. Why do you ask that? Nah, I did. Sorry, I am just doing all kinds of abysmal today, which is weird, because like I said, I did do the low percent videos earlier, so I'm not really sure why I'm struggling so much. Guess I'm just, extra nerved today. I don't know. Ugh. Anyway, one more boss that is weak to Raijin Geki. That, of course, is Slash Beast. He's not super weak to it, but it's the only thing that does any extra amount of damage to him, so let's hit him with it and see how that goes. Oh, jeez. Man, what is wrong with me today? I am screwing up all these things. Yeah, as you can see, not absurdly weak to it, it just does a little more damage. I'll take care of him off screen. And Slash Beast is dead. Once again, I am thoroughly humiliated by my poor performance today, but it is what it is. Can't do well every day. I am doing weirdly poor. I'm not really sure what my problem is today. Maybe it's just a little too hot. It has heated up considerably in this area. Oh jeez. Yeah, just missing all these jumps. Doing poor on the bosses. As you can see, I've burned through most of the EX tank at this point, but that is what it is. Hey, I collected it so we could use it, so if it helps me out in this recording, I guess it was worth it. Anyway, Storm Owl is weak to Rakuhoha, and actually has a pretty unique interaction with him. Just hit him with it, and it causes him to wig out like that. But it's a pretty slow way to damage him, and of course I screwed that jump up. So I'm just going to stick to using the Z-Saber, as I often do. And Storm Owl is dead. As you can see, I've positioned myself very poorly there, but I knew he was going to die anyway, so it didn't matter too much. Let's see, is there any other weaknesses I didn't show off? Oh, right. Jet Stingray, we didn't get to see his. Let me see, which one is it? I think he's this one. Yes, this is him. So, like he was, where actually he is weak to the ice maneuver. It's gonna be weird to hit him with this one, since it's a downward spike attack. Let me see what I can do with this. Yeah, it's gonna be tricky. You know what? I'll just wait for him to come down for it. So, unfortunately, that means we're just gonna have to slash his toes for a bit before he does that. Once again, doing pretty poor on this, but it is what it is. I found myself saying that a lot recently. It is what it is. Yeah, well. Keeps this video a little bit packed for content. Missed my jump slash there. And he should be coming down at this point. Maybe the next one. Ow, no. One of these days I'll get that right. Well, actually, not one of these days, because this is going to be our last video. And, of course, since it was a low percent video, I did not successfully hit him with that in the low percent run. I'm going to have to wait for him to actually come down, because he's actually pretty close to dead at this point. Oh, jeez. Am I actually going to get to show up? Now this has become a self-imposed challenge to actually hit him with the weakness. Also, what the heck? Why can't I hit this thing? Very frustrating. Oh, come on. Nah, of course this guy's deciding to jerk me around when I want to hit him with the weakness. Yeah, there's no way I'm not gonna be able to hit. I'm gonna be able to hit him with that unless I. Oh, jeez. There we go. Okay, that's all I wanted to show off. Now I'll finish him off. And there we go. Wow. I was trying to do the thing that was supposed to make the fight easier, and I ended up taking so much damage in the process, since it's actually really hard to hit him with that move. So yeah, if you're fighting Jet Stingray, don't try to use his weakness. It's a terrible idea. Alright, I'll take care of the rest of the bosses. Dead Spider. Man, I was zoning out a little bit there. I was gonna do a little quip, but then I just realized, wow, I'm not paying any attention. I don't know why I'm so out of it today. I just got a bit of a headache. Alright, let's take care of the next one. Cyber Peacock. Cyber Peacock has come down with a bad case of malware, but he is taken care of. Once again, I did that fight much more poor. I should probably stop ragging on it. I think I've demonstrated thoroughly that I'm doing very poorly today. Oh well. I think the X story went pretty well, all things considered. If Zero has to go poorly, so be it. Okay, and that is Frost Walrus, becoming a little less chunky because we cut the fat from him. I did notice that the way to tell if he's going to leap in the air when he slides across the ground, or if he's going to just, strictly slide across the ground, if he slams his knuckles once, he's going just strictly across the ground. If he slams his knuckles twice, he's going to leap into the air. Just an interesting little thing I noticed. And coming this way, we actually have a substantially different cutscene for how it appeared for X. So first, it starts off pretty normal. We get a text box, but great deductive reasoning there, Zero. Oh, Zero. That's one way to shift blame. You enjoy the killing.
What's our current situation?
Commander!
Where's that red maverick that wiped out Garma's unit?
Inside. He's inside that door.
You may leave now. I'll take care of this personally.
By yourself, Commander?
I don't want any more of my people being sacrificed.
Huh? Look, it's Commander Sigma. Incredible. Now I'm certain there's no one who's a match for the commander. What?
Take that Red Maverick to the repair center and call Dr. Kane. I wish to have that Maverick studied.
Commander, are you okay?
Silence!
Wow, wasn't that lovely? A nice little 90s anime style action sequence where we see that Zero was the OG Maverick. Also, it seems like the translation kind of made that made Sigma phrase his own revelation as a question. And with that revelation out of the way, we get thrust into a boss fight that is pretty similar to how it plays out as X. Of course, a slightly different approach, not so much on the first two phases, but on the third phase where, well actually it's not that much different. To be honest, yeah, we're ready, we're ready, Sigma. This fight is not too terribly different from how it is with X. Still only has a fire weakness. The only major difference here is, of course, that Zero cannot charge up his Fire Slash to deal big damage to him like X can charge up Rising Fire, so this takes a little bit longer, but you just gotta do 4 rotations of him coming out to try and shoot orbs at you. You hit him with the Fire Slash, then he tries to dash across the room. Nothing too complicated here. Just want to make sure that you use it as soon as he appears, because the Fire Slash puts Zero right into him. If he starts firing the orbs, you're gonna take damage guaranteed, so just make sure as soon as he pops in, hit that Fire Slash. He'll always appear right above you, and the hitbox will always connect with him. Very easy, very straightforward. And now we are in phase 2. Again, we're going to do this just like we did it with X. We're going to jump in for a slash, go up against the wall when he comes down, so let him chuck that at the wall. And then we're going to dash over him as he does his little beam attack. Oh, I slid down the wall a little too much there, but you get the basic idea. And yeah, I just want to get into a rotation of this. And I better let him toss the thing. Yeah, do that. Jump up behind him. There we go. No biggie. You may notice that he does that laser thing. For some reason, he does that much more briefly than when X is the one sliding behind him, where that holds out for much longer. I noticed a couple of attacks like that, where they normally last a certain amount of time, they go by much quicker than when you're playing as X, if you're playing as Zero instead. The other one that I've noticed is Jet Stingray's suction attack, you know, when he comes down to the ground and he tries to suck you in and then do a dash. That lasts much more, for a much shorter period of time for Zero than it does for X. And once again, we've got Alien Sigma and Garbage Sigma to deal with, and then the game will be over.
Tremble with terror. You are finished.
Yeah, I don't think so, buddy. So, once again, this is, like I said, not too terribly different from how X approaches it. The in-between attacks with the giant robot heads, those are basically exactly the same. One thing you could do is that you can cut through that blue head to try and get to Sigma, but I wouldn't really recommend that. You can try and do canceled slashes to try and destroy the garbage that comes out while dealing tons of damage to Sigma. You kill him really quickly that way, but the chance that I'll take a ton of damage is just too high, and I've been doing way too poorly on these fights to really want to risk taking a ton of damage, so instead I'll just wait it out and hope he decides to blow hot air at me instead. Once again, this attack, by far the least threatening attack, is the blue head one. You just jump on top of it, or even just wall kick against the other heads, and he can't hit you at all. And yeah, this is really annoying. I am so thankful that the garbage, when it's being sucked in, does not actually do any damage to you. It would be so random and difficult to avoid the attack if that stuff actually did do damage to you when it connects. But yeah, hopefully this phase with the alien Sigma goes by a lot more quickly. Oh, yeah, I was trying to show off something you can do here where you can just double jump right here, and basically no matter what he does, he'll never be able to hit you. Just make sure you don't land in that spike like I did. This attack, pretty difficult to dodge when you don't know the pattern. Once you've got it down, it's not too, oh man, he's doing this a ton. Oh, you know what, let me just show off what I was talking about. We got some extra health. Let's just do this. Oh, I was screwing up the dashes. But as you can see, even messing it up, I did a pretty decent amount of damage to him there. But I'm not going to do that again, since I'll get killed in the process if I do it. I was just doing that because we've been doing pretty well on the alien phase of the fight. Yeah, just do it like so. And there we go. Now we can much more quickly get to the garbage phase of the fight. I'm not saying that the fight itself is terribly... Oh, no, no, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh no, this is bad. Okay, okay, I was not paying attention there at all. Always stick to the center of the room. Oh no, oh no. Ah, boy, I am doing this terrible. Oh, come on, why are you sucking in so much garbage? Well, may have to do some editing magic here since I screwed up so badly. Oh, well. Keeping things interesting. I can't believe I did that. That is just sealing the deal on the terrible gameplay I've been putting forward today. Ah, boy. I hope this is amusing to somebody, at least. Alright, let's see. Bluehead, if he does this repeatedly, I'm in pretty good standing. It's the only of the other ones that I occasionally mess up on because I'm not paying attention. Yeah, more garbage. This fight is garbage! He's the trash man. That's his gimmick. There was a time where I called him Trash Man Sigma, actually. It's funny to think about, funny to think about. Funny to me, at least. Oh, jeez. This is probably the worst luck I've had with the garbage attack in a while. He's been doing it constantly. This is in sharp contrast with my practice run earlier, where he was actually pretty generous with doing the blowing hot air attack, as I like to call it. Give it my own little dubbing. There we go. Just keep doing this, and we should be fine. We should be fine. There we go. Yeah, instead of repeatedly doing full combos, it's actually better to just do a single slash, then just wait a bit, then do another single slash. Here comes more garbage. Notice that sometimes the garbage can just blink out of existence, which is nice. It makes it feel like I'm not getting hit. Okay, jump through that, and we are golden. I'll, of course, die in another hit, but... Oh, come on! So much garbage! Why are you doing this garbage to me? Ugh. Okay, okay. I just sweat a little bit every time that attack happens. That is the attack that I most consistently get hit by, because I am not good at this game. Okay, there we go. That's taken care of. And, okay, yeah. Just wanted to make sure I actually dashed under that. I didn't give myself quite enough clearance. Okay, we should be able to take him out here. There we go. Oof, that was stressful, but I did it. And once again, when Sigma is defeated, he giggles at us because he is actually pretty jovial. Well, no one besides a D-Lim general. But once again, Sigma, for the fourth time in the series, blows up in a gigantic explosion. I have to admire his resilience. He just keeps coming back from that. Heading over this way, we of course got our ending cutscene, and we get to the point where this is where the speedruns start to call it. And General dies.
So, this is what happened to me. This is my fate. I couldn't save anyone after all. Iris!
Please stop, brother! Zero.
Iris, did we Reploids all turn out to be Mavericks after all?
You know, thinking about it, the Mega Man X games always do tend to end on downer notes, and Zero returns home in his weirdly phallic-looking ship, but that is Mega Man X4 Zero's story. I apologize profusely that I did not exactly provide stellar gameplay there. I don't know, I've just been all over the place with Zero. Oh well, it keeps it from being boring. So yeah, that is all of Mega Man X4, and I still enjoy this game a ton. It's not the most inspired game in the X series, but it's just so tightly designed, and it looks amazing for a sprite-based games. I just don't see too many sprite-based games that look this good, and in general, even the less polished ones like X6 still look very nice, and I just have a blast playing the PS1 X games, even X5, which I'm not a huge fan of, but I do enjoy it for what it is, and I can work around some of the rather poor design decisions, except maybe Duff McWhalen's stage, but that is a story for another day. I wonder which actor is which. Of course, this is a PS1 game, so I sincerely doubt any of these actor names, aside from the Japanese ones, are anything other than aliases, so who knows? I like Paul Idings for Metal Gear Solid. He was just Paul Otis, but yeah, Zero can be pretty fun to play as once you get him down and actually figure out the best ways to approach his bosses in contrast to X. He can kill things pretty quickly, especially if you utilize his saber dash canceling technique. I don't try to use that one because it is pretty cheap and it is pretty obviously an oversight in the game's design. But other than that, that is all I really have to say about Mega Man X. I feel like everything I like about this game I demonstrated well enough by actually playing it, or just explained it while going through the game, so that is where we will leave off with this game. Like X's story, we'll just get a little bit of a post scroll after the credits, a stinger, if you will, describing the ending of the game, or rather where Zero is going to go through from here, but I think I'll duck out here. So as always, I hope you enjoyed watching, and when we return, I will see you when we are playing Daikatana.